our bird dog pose, another beautiful pose to strengthen the back, to warm up the spine, and a really nice one from our kneeling position, our hands and knees. Another position where if your knees don't feel good on the hardwood floor, no need to torture yourself, grab a blanket or a pad, bring them under your knees. So we're gonna start in our tabletop position. Our wrists are right under the shoulders and the knees are under the hips. And if I peek between my knees, I want my feet to be unseen, right behind my knees so that they're straight back and I can't see them if I look through my knees. This is going to engage our core here a bit. So before we start, I want to soften the elbows just a bit, make sure I'm not locking them out. Let them internally or externally rotate a bit so my elbows are facing back, just like any of our positions where our hands are supporting us. And I've got this nice base on my hands, spread nice and wide, and my knees hip distance apart. Okay, my gaze is straight down, so my spine is nice and long. And right here, I'm engaging the core. I'm drawing up through the belly button. I have a neutral spine, and I can feel a lot of the muscles in my back and my core engaging here, just to stabilize myself and get ready for bird dog pose. As I start, I like to center my center of gravity a little bit. So I'm gonna let my right leg come back to start, but I'm gonna start by just shifting my left knee in just a bit. And that's gonna help me stay nice and balanced here. And then my right leg comes straight back. So one of the things we wanna do with bird dog is keep our chest and our hips square to the mat. It's really easy to wanna open up through that right hip if that's the leg that's back. So I'm keeping my toes down, and I'm gonna flex through that foot, press through the heel, and let that leg start to come up. And again, I'm trying to keep my toes facing down towards the earth so I can keep those hips nice and level. I don't want to be sagging or lifting up. Also, there's a tendency to shift the weight back here, so I'm continuing to keep the weight forward. And you can stay right here, just really working on strengthening through that back that's lifting up the back leg. Or it's nice to add the opposite hand. So my left hand can steeple to start, and if I feel stable, palm facing in, I'm reaching forward. Now there's a lot of work going on here so that I'm not sagging down in any way. I'm really lifting up through that core. I'm pressing through the heel, reaching through the fingertips, and my gaze is staying straight down, keeping that spine nice and long. So I'm really expanding out through the hand and the foot, and I'm working to keep my weight even between the arm and the knee, and also to make sure that my shoulders and hips are staying square to the ground. If you want to add that flow here, we're inhaling to expand, and as we exhale, we're curving through the back like our cat pose and drawing it in. It's beautiful to do that with the breath a couple of times. Inhale to expand, and exhale to draw it in. It's nice to pause at the end for an extra breath. Make sure you're really not sinking down, that you're lifting, and then take it down. Bring the knees a little wider. Roll out that right wrist that was just holding up the body. Add a threaded needle. It's a beautiful pose that comes right after our bird dog. We're gonna open up and then palm facing up. Bring that right arm all the way under the left arm. Come on down to the shoulder. Maybe extend the left arm up. Just a nice little counter pose after your bird dog gives that right wrist a break. Let's just do it on the other side to go through those cues again. My foundation is knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. I've got my hands spread nice and wide. My elbows are soft with the elbows rotating back slightly. Nice supportive pose here. For me, it might not be the same for you. I'm going to shift my right knee in this time a little bit. Extend the left foot back. Press through that heel. Keep those hips square. Toes facing the ground. Engage the core. Bring the right hand forward, find your balance, and then extend that right hand forward, palm facing in, gaze is straight down. Breathe here. Inhale to expand. You can hold here, strengthening the back, or add that flow. So we'll take another inhale, and then as we exhale, curling it in. Inhale. See that lift up, curl it in. Do that a few times, or hold. Nice, strong pose. Even though I do this in a lot of gentle classes, there's quite a bit of engagement. And that beautiful little counter pose, take those knees a little wider. Slide the right hand in, heel open, thread the needle. There's a lot of variations we can do with that thread and needle. I like to add a little cat-cow after I do those bird dogs, and then take it into whatever positions you have waiting for you next. All right, there's our bird dog pose. It's not that one is a bird and one is a dog. It's an actual type of dog, the bird dog, that tends to point as they're hunting. That's been debated.